Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Tonight we are going to discuss last night's victory from England when they defeated 1-0. They won 1-0 against Serbia. That was a very good and a compact performance in my opinion. I've seen a lot of criticism on YouTube from some YouTubers and some ex-players, especially ripping up through players. And I'm going to give my reservation because some players were excellent last night, but some players were below average in my opinion. So let's dive into it. And before you check it out, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit the bell icon button if you're new, and let's see what happens, guys. Let's see my opinions. So basically, I was talking about England in their first match against Serbia. They were 1-0 winners thanks to Jude Bellingham's fantastic header from the cross from Bukayo Saka. It was a very good cross from the Arsenal man. So in the first half, basically, Arsenal players Saka, Bellingham, Rice, even Trent Alexander-Arnold, they all were very good in my opinion. I think they were doing quite well. And England was fantastic in the first half. I think they should have scored more goals. But the thing is, I know some people said that it's all about getting the job done in the first match of the tournament, and I agree with that. But you have to show optimism. I know I would rather have England grow into the tournament, like France did in 2018. Like they were playing bad football in the group stage, but eventually, when the big stage came, they absolutely demolished Argentina, demolished other teams as well, Belgium and all them people, and then Croatia in the final. So basically, I think England Foden was way off it. I think he was way off, and Trent Alexander-Arnold wasn't a good one as well. I think what Gareth Southgate needs to do is to bring some balance into the midfield. Okay, bring some balance into the midfield, and how you can do that? You can do that by bringing Kobe Menu into the starting 11. And I think the next match against Denmark is going to be extremely difficult because Denmark drew their first game from a winning position, so they will be up for it. They've got a young squad, like Hungary squad. They were in the semi-finals in the Euros 4 years ago, if anyone remembers. So of course they'll be led by Rasmus Højlund, Manchester United's number 9, and it's going to be a great game. So it's not a preview for that game, but I'm basically pointing out the bad stuff that Southgate keeps on doing. You know, he basically made the midfield compact, and Serbia couldn't break through. Players like Mitrovic, Vlahovic, or Milinkovic, Savic, they couldn't do anything. So credit for that as well. But I think he needs to do more. He needs to get his sub involved early in the tournament because, like we saw in the Euros, Rashford and Sancho came in. He asked them to just take penalties, and it didn't work. They didn't have the feeling of the game. So agree, it's a good result, but the performance wasn't that good. So I think he needs to improve that in the second half. It's not going to be any kind of pushover against the Danish giants, but I think it's going to be an extremely tough game. So things to improve for England, of course, Jude Bellingham, of course, the main man. Kane was not good. He should have been subbed off for Tony or Ollie Watkins in the remaining 10-15 minutes, in my opinion. So I think Gareth Southgate needs to learn with his substitutes and needs to learn with how to, utilize his people on the bench and even in the midfield. I think Trent Alexander-Arnold will get caught up in the big games, and that's my opinion. I think if he's gonna play someone, I think he can play Jude Bellingham with Rice, or he can play Kobe Manu with Rice. I think that's gonna bring a lot more balance. And yeah, so let's see what happens. So if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Tell me in the comment section how far can England go? Is it coming home or not? Or is it going to be another failure in the tournament?